want you to watch where you're going, baby. Dance off! Yeah!
I don't know who D-Lo is, but that.
Yo, what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And there y'all, we're in Pahokee, Florida. If I'm wrong, I apologize. To talk about a situation that went viral a little bit earlier, I've been meaning to speak on this all day because I think this is something that needs to be talked about. So, what's going on right now is a teen was gunned down in Pahokee, Florida. Currently in critical condition. Hopefully he pulled through. You know, those are the clips you're seeing at the end. And what a lot of people is attributing to his current state is the perception that he was showing, not just at prom, but just in general. And the mom is upset. The mom is upset because she don't understand how is it that people is making this correlation. How are people saying that just because my son was showing walls of money, driving in a Corvette, that he deserved to be shot? And I don't think that's what people were saying. That's bad sometimes. I just don't understand our own kind, bruh. Because my son decided to take his money that he worked hard for, buy him some jewelry, and flex it for the prom makes him deserving of what happened or makes him in the streets. Every year when prom comes around, I see thousands of kids in beautiful, expensive dresses and suits. I see thousands of kids in million-dollar cars, and even some animals. We see thousands of kids flexing money in their prom photos, but because someone shot my child, this is what comes with that life. Like, what life do y'all think he was living? It's so crazy to me how so many people judging the book by its cover. But this too shall pass, Callie Strong. So what the mother is saying is y'all trying to justify the fact that my son got shot because of the image that he's showing people? And I don't think people are saying it's justified. And that's the reason for this video, because I think a lot of mothers, especially single mothers, are faced with this. Now, I don't know their situation, so I'm just going to speak in general when I talk about certain parts. But a lot of single mothers mimic their sons after the guys that they want to date. And a lot of times they want to date street guys. So that's how they raise their son up to be, man. They raise their son up to be somebody that they would want to be with. And a lot of times the guys that you want to be with might not be necessarily the best guys to be. You feel me? I'm just keeping it all the way real. One of the things I always told my kids, and always told myself, that I'm not going to allow my kids to be like me. And I wasn't even one of the worst. But I did some things in my life, that I might not be proud of, and some things in my life that I can't take back, and I'd be damned if my kids go that same direction. But a lot of times with women, especially if they don't have no other guys to look at and say, you know what, I want my child to be like him, or I'm raising this type of man. They don't have any examples. They fall victim to what they like. Now, it's a guy from my city, and he actually did a video explaining exactly what this woman is going through. And I want y'all to listen to what he had to say.
I'm just being real. I've been in the streets all my life. Yo, when you portray yourself and open yourself up as a street nigga, bro, you is subject to anything, bro. Like, weed, dope, coke, whatever, bro. You ain't even gotta be selling shit. But if you portray yourself as a street nigga, bro, you gotta be ready to take whatever comes behind this shit. Ain't no such thing as, oh, they hating on yo now, they don't. Nah, fuck no, bro. There's niggas out here, bro, who really rob, they kill for a living, bro, in the streets. Ain't no robber or no killer just out this bitch saying, yeah, yo making $35 an hour, yo, he doing this, he gonna grab yo on Friday and take his whole check. Fuck no. But now when you on this Instagram shit and you portray yourself as a street nigga and all that, yeah, the plot begin to happen.
Now for everything that we know, and we don't know a whole lot, we just know what the mother is telling us. She say her son ain't in the streets, her son ain't in no gangs. He just like to make money. But how did he make his money? Because how he make his money definitely matters. And I tend to agree with X. If you checking all the boxes as a street guy, I don't care if you're working 9 to 5. You're gonna get put in street guy, the street guy bracket, which means robbery, shootings is not off the table. I agree. There are people that wake up every day wanting to rob or kill, whether it's right or wrong. We can't judge that. We just gotta make the best out of the situation, and that's what we gotta do. If we not in the fixing the community, we gotta adapt to it. And one of the things that we can't do in our community is floss, stunt, not too hard, because you're gonna make some people feel some type of way. And what happens in a lot of these cases is, and what probably happened in his case is, the same people that he was partying with, you know, at his prom, they probably watched him go off. There was jealousy and envious. And I'm not saying it's right, but it's a thing. And if we not into changing the community, we have to adapt to it. And one of the things that we have to adapt is, yo, you can't always show what you worth. You can't always show what you got. And at the end of the day, if you got this type of money, you shouldn't even be in these type of environments. That's just what it is. If we're not willing to change it, we got to adapt. And what Lil X said was one of the truest statements I probably ever heard him say, man, because that's what it is. And people need to understand that, especially women, because a lot of women raise their kids to be like the guys that they like. And that's just the reality. I don't know if it's done intentionally or not. And I don't know this boy's situation, but I do know this. The perception that he's showing on the internet, I would say he involved in the streets.
Why would I chase a bitch? I can go chase a chick or something. They ain't talking about no money. Nigga, burn up, nigga. Burn up, nigga. Fucking trap niggas respect me. 60 miles my neck piece. Nigga, we work hard in the building and these females are ready to fight you. And we are on the board at America, you know, I'm the host.
They fight. Y'all, I got this shit on camera. Look. Look. Look at this shit, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Why are these bad bitches?
I'm 2K. Ain't no half stepping, baby. Go ahead, fight. Just look messy. Left wrist water. Right wrist heavy. Stop, get ready.
Now, I'm not saying that to stamp it or say, yeah, he definitely involved in the streets. I'm saying that to say, if I was a robber, if I was on some bullshit, if I was a hater, because that's what robbers are for the most part. Jack boys are haters. I would say, yo, he's a nigga on the streets and I'm going to get him. You feel me? Rather he 18, 16, 17. If I was around his age, if I was 20 and I seen him flossing all that money, and I would, especially if he not in the streets like she's saying, that's an easy target. And that's how the streets look at it, and that's how the streets view it. So as a parent or as somebody that's close to this child, you got to be careful of what you're allowing him to do, because at the end of the day, he's still of age to probably still live home. So you got to be careful. Maybe you can't stunt like that on this prom, even though you got the money. It's sad, but it's true. You know, we shouldn't have to live like this, but we do. I can't stunt too much. No, we got, we might got to dial it back. Or if we is going to party, let's do it. Let's take it over auntie house. She live in a better neighborhood. And we ain't going to post everything on social media. That's how you got to be, y'all. That's how you got to be. And I don't expect him to know this. But I expect the adults in his life to make sure they making those necessary adjustments, yo, so everybody go home safe. Now, he got shot 3 days or 3 weeks after the prom, and people don't know if it's connected. But what the mother saying is dead wrong. Nobody is telling you that, he deserved to be shot, but people are telling you is be careful of the image that you put out there because people are watching. Now, is it right? More than likely it's not. But that's what it is. That's what it is, yo. We can't change that, so we got to move around it. We got to work around it, until we find a better solution for the community. And I don't know if he was the intended target or not, but looking at his pictures and looking at everything he got going on, like he looked like a typical kid. He liked to party. Looked like he in the mix. But when you in the mix, be prepared for what happens in the mix. People get shot in the mix. He could have been an innocent bystander. He could have been with the intended target and just been an innocent one. I told y'all how that go. More times than often, when the innocent person is with the target, the innocent person catch the bad break. The target might not even got hit. And I just wanted to make this video, not to shame this woman or nothing like that, or talk bad about her son or nothing like that, because I actually wish the best for all of them. But I know this is a problem, and I've seen this too many times, man, when you got women who, kids in the street, and they shouldn't be raising kids alone. Let me say that as well. Where's the brothers? Where's the father? Where the men of influence? Not the niggas that's outside hustling. But I've seen this too many times where you got women that know what their kids doing. Sometimes they young as 13. Like I said, they start young. You know what your child doing. He out here doing what he gotta do to survive, because partly the reason, the main reason is because you're not providing. Now, I'm not saying this is a situation. I'm just giving a scenario. But partly the reason is you're not providing. Or you got this child watching all his siblings while you working. Now they got to figure out a way. And the best way when you living in these environments is to hustle. They might steal. They might rob. And then when they come back, the karma come back. Now they looking back like, damn, what happened with my son? Not my baby, my baby, my baby. Like I said, I'm not saying this is her. But it's like, what you mean, lady? Your baby was out here going bad. Your baby was out here doing all type of shit, and you knew it. He wasn't your baby then. And what I'm saying is, and what people need to understand is, when you jump out there in that water, accept anything that might come along with it. But I don't know how y'all feel about this in comments. Do y'all understand this woman? Do y'all even think that she is unaware of the perception that her son was given? Or the perception that she was giving the world of her son, because this still was juvenile, so I'm not putting nothing on him. I'm not even putting it on her. Normally in these situations, y'all put it on the father. Where's the father? Now, he could have lost his life, because I see that I went on her page. It looked like a lot of people lost their life around her. But where's the brothers? Where's the men of influence, to say, hold up. We live in the Pahokee projects. We in Pahokee. This is a low poverty community. We can't stunt this hard. Even though people do this. I think that's a problem in our community, where we go above and beyond for prom. Above and beyond. Spend more money in prom than we spent all year. And this woman is saying, don't nothing happen to these kids, don't nothing happen to these families, but I'm here to tell her, it do. You might just ain't heard about it. But it's a lot of times where you got kids or families that, get their sons and they go above and beyond for prom, and that child might not make it home. Now, luckily for this son, he got a chance to do that. His mother had to walk across the stage for him. I know that was a touching moment, because it's supposed to be her son walking across the stage, but he did get his diploma, so at least he's on the right track. Maybe this was a wake-up call. Sometimes you need them, man, because I think he's going to pull through, and I hope he do pull through. But maybe this is just a wake-up call to say, this boy got a gift, man. You can see he know how to make some money. Now transition that, man, to something that's more positive, man. Fix that image up. Get sure you're on the right track, man. Send him to school, man. Maybe he can be something great. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Never dare keep it G News.
You can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.